We have a very special guest with us in the studio this morning, a Broadway legend. He won a Tony for his role as Hermes in Hadestown, originated the title role of the Wiz on Broadway, and just wrapped up a run as Ben Lomond in Death of a Salesman. Now Andre DeShields will be honored by GMHC, founded as Gay Men's Health Crisis in 1982. He'll be receiving the Howard Ashman Award at the nonprofit's 10th annual cabaret for his advocacy and activism for people living with and affected by HIV and AIDS. Mr. DeShields has been an HIV survivor for many years and joins me now. Thank you so much for being here.
It is my pleasure.
We had a really nice talk beforehand. I just loved you, and I just met you. All right, let's talk about, what does this award mean to you?
When I was told that I would be receiving the Howard Ashman Award, I had to sit down and have a conversation with myself, because the word survivor has expanded ever since the first pandemic, which was HIV AIDS. I had to think, why am I being singled out as a survivor when there are so many of us? Well, first of all, I have a little celebrity, so people will want...
You have a lot of celebrity.
I must be modest, however.
Okay.
I have a lot of celebrity. One of them is modesty. So people listen to celebrities for one reason or another. But also, I wanted people to know HIV isn't the only thing that I have survived. I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland as a young colored boy. That's what we were in the 40s and the 50s. I survived systemic racism, right? I now identify as Afro-queer, but then it was much less attractive words. I've survived homophobia. I survived going to schools that didn't necessarily want me there, but because they were forced through legislation to integrate, I survived that. And now I'm continuing to survive a career long beyond what people thought I would have peaked in.
So true, because you just turned 77 last week.
Double sevens.
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, with the proof of modern medicine is how people are really living longer with HIV and AIDS. I'm wondering, what would you say to someone who has been newly diagnosed?
First of all, do not despair. It used to mean a death sentence.
Yes.
It doesn't any longer. Actually, what it means is you now have to add activism to whatever other hyphenate you have. So, learn about the disease, because that's going to help you always look forward to the next day. Take your meds. They help. Take your meds. They help. And also share your experience with another person, whether that individual is infected with HIV or not, because many of us are infected, but everybody is affected. There was a time when people could say, oh, I don't know anybody with AIDS. Well, that's because you're living under a rock.
And I think that's, you know, your advice there really helps with breaking the stigma that still surrounds the issue.
Yes. The stigma is still there. And the stigma now is there are states that still criminalize HIV because the result used to be fatal. So they've weaponized the disease. But now people like myself who've been living with HIV for 45 years And after 10 years of living with HIV, and if you keep your viral load as undetectable, you are no longer infectious.
Now,
so
go ahead.
Thank you. So to attempt to criminalize that condition is criminal.
Yes.
So those of us who are still here, still kicking, still living, must set the example for everybody, but particularly young people who are almost afraid to live their lives because of this idea that they won't see another day.
Well, this is one of the many reasons that you are receiving this award. I believe it's February 6th. A lot of Broadway performers and many of your famous friends are going to be there. What are you looking forward to the most for that night?
First of all, I'm looking forward to being with the family of friends, because those of us who do 8 shows a week don't see each other because our schedules conflict. That's why Monday is the most special day of every week, because that's the one day we don't have to go to the theater, but we have to go to galas, we have to go to benefits, we have to accept awards. So February 6th is going to be a celebration. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a family gathering. And that's going to lift everybody's spirit, especially now that the second pandemic is still with us. But we can, with a global voice, if you will, say, join us, come to the party. Let's not be nostalgic about the past. And let's cultivate a nostalgia for the future, because there's a new world that's eager to be born.
Yes, you're so right. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
And can I just tell you one thing? When I was looking at all your other interviews and your Tony speech in 2019 and the advice you gave, the first one I believe was surround yourself with people
whose eyes light up when they see you coming.
I love that. It is so great, and just such an inspiration to meet you. Thank you.
I'm so glad you invited me to come.
Okay. Well, let's talk about where people can get their tickets. Tickets are still available at GMHC's 10th Annual Cabaret, hosted by Joe's Pub at the Public Theater. Proceeds will directly support GMHC's life-saving programs for thousands of people living with and affected by HIV and AIDS. For more information on how you can attend and support this amazing organization, head to cbsnewyork.com.